Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush Guru, here to help solve the puzzle of level 425, which is now listed as a super hard level, and I'm replaying this for a friend who's been stuck for quite a while. My recommendation for this level is actually to bring in a lucky candy. I'm going to try it once without, and then if I can't get it, I'm going to bring in a lucky. So here we have 50 moves to collect these 5 orders of striped wrapped combos, and then 200 blue, which I already collected a few just in that drop. And it's this, though, that's particularly difficult because it's hard to get not only those stripes and those wraps, but it's hard to get them lined up, and then it's hard to get them to not explode. We do have some lucky candies here on the board, but notice they're isolated. And if we open them, then we get these ticking time bombs. I want to avoid these as much as possible. I'm going to go ahead and make this color bomb, even though color bomb is not part of my order, because I will be able to use it to take out all orange. Now notice I'm not taking out green because I've got one of these as green. I don't have any orange over here. So I'm taking out all orange. It's going to concentrate the colors, and concentrated colors give me more matches and specials. Now I don't have any wrapped candies I can make, but I'm close with the blue. So let's see if I can bring a blue down here. Nope, not without setting off that stripe. Oh, but I got this. So here's what I do. I work towards the center. I avoid these side areas, and I work towards the center. That's going to help me line things up. Now sure, I'm going to have a lot of incidental detonations, things that I don't expect to happen that do. That's what happens on a board where it's easy to make specials, so I don't get too disappointed. Again, I'm going to take out all orange from the board, concentrate those colors down. Now I can make a stripe. The unfortunate thing is that stripe is a red, and I'm trying to pair it with a red, and there's a red next to it. So that's definitely not going to work the way it's currently set up. If I slide this down, I might have a better shot. Now I can make a blue, but I offset this over to the side. That doesn't look great. This is possibly going to work out for me. If I could just get that green over there. Okay. So I have my first one. Now I'm not paying attention to blue, but notice how much blue gets taken out when I do this. Unfortunately, this is so low, it's going to open these up. That's okay. We'll just have to keep an eye on those. Well, right now they're just the specials, and we could get lucky and match some of those up. I just don't rely on that. I look again now for opportunities to make wrapped candies. Now the other thing, I mentioned that you might want to bring in a lucky candy, but the other thing that really helps on this board is when you almost have things aligned, being able to pull out a switch hand or a lolly hammer to truly line things up can be extremely helpful on a board like this. Unfortunately, it's sometimes difficult to get those switch hands. They're not very generous with the switch hands when collecting boosters. So what I recommend is really saving them up. If you're stuck, if you've been stuck for a month, well, what's the harm in spending a couple of weeks really saving up your boosters and go in fully prepared? Not just a couple. Pretend like you're, in 5th grade and you get an allowance, and instead of, I was not paying attention. I could have set that up better. Instead of spending your allowance on, candy and toys every week, you need to save up for a few months because you really want to skateboard. That's the kind of saving I'm talking about. Keep playing the level over and over because you might get lucky. You might be able to land it, but if you don't be tempted to use a switch hand and then you have no switch hands again. Wait until you've got about 10 of them saved up or more so that you can really be sure that the next time you do this, you're going to get what you need. Now here's a problem. I do have a wrapped candy. I could make a striped, but it's not set up to be near it, and there's the potential of this blowing up. I could make another wrapped candy. This is not a great setup. I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to try to take out all... Well, first I'm going to do this and remove the green. There was just too much green there for my taste. Oh well, that happens. Again, that's why we create a lot of opportunities and we just use the ones that pay off and ignore the ones that didn't. I could have used, at that point in time, I could have used one of my saved switch hands, but I think in 23 moves I can still do these 3 that I need. Let's go for the wrapped candy over here. Up higher would be better. Oh, we did get one up higher, but now it's gone and now that opportunity's gone. Yeah, that happens. Well, that opportunity is almost gone. Let's see if I can... Yeah, nope, the opportunity's gone. I was trying to construct where those might be. But it happens so often that you almost have something, and then it goes away. Alright, here, if I take out all green, I would put that blue down there. That's not going to work. Now if I take out all green, I set these guys up. And as long as they don't explode before I get there, there we go. I've got that next match. And see, the blue count is going down. I'm collecting the blue, even though I'm ignoring them. I could make this stripe, or I could make this wrapped. I'm going to go for the wrapped. Oh, I wish I could slide that over a bit. I'm going to go for this wrapped. It's nicely centered. See if I can match that with a stripe. Take out the extraneous green so it doesn't accidentally blow up, right? This is where I would suggest using a wrapped candy, or a switch hand, to help line these guys up. Cannot slide that one over. Don't have that one set up yet. Oh, I can make a stripe. There we go. And I've got these ticking time bombs that are dangerous. And that's the other thing. If you need to use your boosters, you could always, if you're getting close to finishing it, but you're in danger of blowing up, that's where you would then want to use like a hammer to take that out. Okay, so I got those lined up. So remember, the keys here, oh, of course I didn't move closely enough to that to alter it. That's okay, because I can do this. If you've got the opportunity, ignore these guys until they become a problem. Try to make your moves in the center area. Bring in a lucky candy if you've got enough boosters, and then if you get close, use those switch hands to help you, or the lolly hammers. Be very careful about the moves you make, because sometimes you'll switch two candies and you'll blow things up. But try to use the switch hands judiciously, and if you're really struggling, save them up before you go in. That's my best advice. I hope it helps. If you'd like to see more videos, you can subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.